Let's cook!
Get some oil ready, and as usual, as with any curry, you need to have your mustard seeds. Now, I don't like them to splatter, so I'm going to put the mustard seeds in and slowly let it cook without splattering in my face. You need to have your aromatics. So some cloves go in there. Cardamom, I'm only going to use 3 because it's a very small dish. Cinnamon sticks, which I've broken so that they don't explode. And of course, my star anise. Remember, the aromatics tend to explode, so keep a safe distance when you're having the oil very high. Diced onion. Notice my onions are diced very small because I want the onions to disappear into the curry. Break up all the onions, make sure they're not clumped together. And it's a good time to put in your curry leaf. Curry leaf gives it its distinctive taste. Now it's ready for the chili paste. Chili paste gives it the base, the lovely deep color of the curry. So about 3 tablespoons goes in. Now this is young, fresh red chili. So the one that's darker are dried chilies which have been ground. So they call lada kisa. So the bright red ones are the fresh red chilies, which are very, very hot. Again, hot water. You don't want it to stick to the bottom or burn. Some garlic and ginger paste. Garlic and ginger and onions and aromatics are a must for any kind of curry. Again, let it cook properly. Don't be in a rush before you add the curry powder. Now is a good time to put in the heavy yam. It gives the dish its distinctive Chetti taste. It doesn't taste like an Indian curry. It tastes like an Indian Malay curry. So in India, we don't use dried prawns for curry. We don't use belacan for curry as well. So that makes the Chetti curry very distinctive. For this much chicken, we're going to use about just 1.5 tablespoons of curry powder. We don't want too much of curry powder. Okay, I'm going to add in the chicken now. And we're going to let that all mix together, and we're going to pour some hot water. I'm going to put this in now so that I give it time to cook and reduce. And we'll come back later. So the chicken is ready. I put in some tomatoes. Some people don't like tomatoes, but I like that tangy taste of tomatoes. Now, cut your tomatoes very small so that they almost disappear into the dish. Last, of course, we're going to put a little bit of coconut milk. I'm just going to add this much. Coconut milk is something that Indians don't use in India very much, especially to flavor the dishes. They don't even use things like prawns because they like a different taste to their curry. Last of the layering, which is coriander leaves, freshly washed coriander leaves. Pluck it with your hand, don't chop it up. And of course, put a few sprigs of chili on top, just to give it some color. And you're done.